ngā uri o te whakatōhea.
Madam Speaker.
I call on Tim van der Molen.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Look, it's a privilege to rise as the second to last speaker in this debate, and the debate has been, I think, a very fulsome one. And can I start by acknowledging all those who've travelled here today from the Whakatōhea iwi to be a part of this momentous next step in the journey, because it has been a long one. And I think it's important to acknowledge, and we've heard from a number of speakers in this debate already, some of the challenges that have led to us being here today to be able to take this next step. And it has been a difficult period. And I think when we reflect back to the issue, the brutal killing of Karl Wagner, the brutal and devastating response from the Crown that had a crippling impact on Whakatōhea, these things have been a significant part of some of the most challenging periods in this country's history. And it is appropriate that we address it. And whilst we can never fully compensate for that, and there will always be difficulties and frustrations and upset and pain, this can be seen as an opportunity to take the next step. And that doesn't mean forgetting what has happened, of course, Madam Speaker, but indeed using that as a platform to help build the success for Whakatōhea into the future. And I think that's what excites me the most about seeing the journey of these settlement bills as they come through the House, is the opportunity that can provide to restore, in part, to help rebuild, to help develop and create a better future for those iwi. And indeed, in this situation, and a beautiful part of the country, I look forward to seeing that play out over the coming years. Of course, we're going through this stage now, the first reading here. We still have some way to go through the legislative process, but we will be engaging in that in a collegial fashion. We will be looking to work together to get the best outcome possible. Now, there are some aspects, one aspect in particular that we will be examining more closely, which is around the aquaculture aspect of the settlement, which is a unique piece that we haven't seen before. It will be precedent setting, so it'll be important to make sure that we consider that, what the impacts of that will be and how that will play out in this situation. But we will do that in good faith, Madam Speaker, and see how that aligns for the benefit of Whakatōhea and for everyone in that area. Because this is an important stage and we need to make sure we get it as best we can, acknowledging, of course, as myself and other speakers have said, that it will never be perfect, but there is an opportunity inherent in this, and that, I think, puts the onus on us for all the challenge that has come before to now take up that opportunity and make it the best it possibly can be. So look, Madam Speaker, we're looking forward to celebrating the passing of this at its first reading, that acknowledgement, I suppose, a significant milestone of coming before this House as we take the next step on the journey to passing this legislation. And we're very much engaged in that process. And so, Madam Speaker, on that basis, I commend this bill to the House. Thank you.
Kia ora, I call on Soraya Peke Mason.